Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. We have made it to Monday, and Croaky Voice is still here. This stream is not supported in any way, shape, or form by Covonia. However, loathe it or hate it, it does actually help. So I am actually probably going to be able to talk for this stream, which is a good thing. Greetings to, let's see, Frauke and Shadow and TGM and Kel and Blast. And I know I saw a Redstone and a Hunter. And then I saw far more of Hunter than I probably should have done. Put some clothes on. Then a Raven. Greetings to everybody. And, well, I see Kel is now joining in the Streaking Conga. Put some clothes on, you lot. Where's Addy when I need that? It's still just Red. Sorry, Red. I will remember that at some point. Probably. And now TGM is in the Conga. Oh dear grief. Oh dear grief? Yeah. You lot are giving me grief. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everyone is feeling well. I'm still a little bit manky, and anyone who's ever encountered Auto Cucumber will know that that keeps trying to be turned into manly, which is entirely incorrect. And opening up, we have really squeaky bottle just dripped on me. Hail hydrate and hail. Thank you, Nuska. And I should get a stretch in. Yep. Hail Gordon. Ooh. Yep, that one had popcorn from the right shoulder. And apparently Frauke is starting us off with Percival. Spelt that way. Okie dokie. I put away my expensive stuffs chest. Expensive stuffs chest? Yeah. My chest of expensive thingamies. Hey, Nuska. I should have said hey. Let's double check the spelling. Percival. Excellent. Which just makes me wonder where the heck is H. Right, so building 3. Recruited. There we are. And that's the Book of Frauke. The Book of Frauke. Now that's that's going to be an interesting way of phrasing things, and I'm going to stick to that one. Right, let's open up the Gordon enclosure for a few minutes. And let's steal this Gordon. I did also recover a couple more Gordons from their locations dotted around the world over the weekend. I hope everybody is doing well, though. I know I probably said that, but yes. Also, Hunter, thank you for the proofreading. It's not 15,000 points for a single piece of armor. It is 15,000 points for a full set of leather armor. That's the one that is, you get the full set. After that, then it becomes extortionate at about 5,000 points per piece for upgrade. I am still ill. But at the moment, it is a lot better than it was, and it's reached the actually I will not I will be okay level. Basically, in my case, whenever I get a cold and a cough, speak of the devil, they take one look at my chest and decide to move in. So that's what's happened. Unfortunately. I have a chest that illnesses love. And I'm going to keep that phrasing. There we are. And Lancelot's come upstairs to double check that I'm doing the paperwork correctly. Hey, Percival. There you are, Frokey. You have your second. Oh, and a... Thank you, Kel. I'm hoping it will be soon. And we need an old Betsy. Thank you. 4, 3, 1, 1. At the moment, I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. I'm a heck of a lot better than I was on Saturday. I'm hoping that trend will continue. And as such, that is exactly the path I would much rather it be going on. And there we are. A crossbow for Percival. Now let me catch up with my... Yes, done and done. Excellent. So those have been dealt with, and we've been good. We've actually been updating our records at the same time. Huzzah! Right. I see you peeking around the door. Oh, it's Commissioner Gordon that's peering around the door frame. I have a feeling that is not unexpected for OK. And yes, Kel, I have built records into the world. So, what I did after stream was I have put a book up for each person who is recruiting Gordons. Each book has a standard structure, so for who the book is, which building each Gordon is in, and the recruitment information. This will not be where this lives. This will be going in here, because this is going to be our administration and kitchen building. Please ignore the fact that I'm attempting to try and figure out whether or not this works. Actually, so far it does seem to be not too bad. That, on the other hand, isn't. However, and to explain things, there is, as people may have noticed and proofread for me, a new channel points redeem, which goes with this lot. I might have done a little bit of acquisition over the weekend. We have plain leather armor ready for people to purchase. And yes, it is supposed to be 15,000 points for a full set of armor. Moodering. The other thing I did was I acquired some dyes. So if you wish to keep leather armor, it will be dyed the color that you wish. No! I went the other way. I went in a different direction for my acquisitions. I went in a sustainable... Well, actually, both of them are sustainable. But there was no Muda. There was, however, a little bit of time spent in this village. Oh, it's a pig. With this pair of helpful people who have provided me with a couple of recruits, including a leather worker who happily sells pants, tunics, caps, and boots. And when I happen to have Hero of the Village, I can recover that. So that one is relatively easy to get. I am, however, now looking at ridiculous costs for some of the higher tiers, which is why those become more expensive. I'm at some point going to start building, this might be later in this week, some form of building for keeping these people in, so that the village actually has a reason for existing. And in this case, it will be so that the village is providing materials for the castle, which was one of the intentions. The other thing I did over the weekend was remove some of the holes in the world. Ooh, hello. I see. Wandering kindling. Also, I exposed this and then didn't dig it up. Hello, sir. Oh, I've already talked to you. You're useless to me. So, yes, what I have been starting to do is clear up some of the landscaping around here, and remove some of the holes in the world. Unfortunately, I still have a few. Notably, the one that guy just came out of. Excuse me, I did not need a demonstration of why I need to tidy up this world. I mean, really. I've heard of I've heard of sherd don't tell. I've heard of show don't tell, but having a creeper decide to appear just as I'm in the middle of discussions about why I need to resolve issues in the world is it's a little bit surprising. Scope sellers are everywhere these days. Yes. That one wanted to increase some of the scope of my landscape. I was not expecting that. I should probably light that cave up. But yes, the scope over the week, and now Nuska's streaking through chat. You're a bit late for the conga, but always appreciated, Nuska. That one doesn't have a bed. The other thing I did was I might have confined everybody to quarters in the village. So one of the things that I was having a think about was future sustainability of Gordons. Now there's a statement that you don't think you're ever going to have to say. Because so far we have this lot. And yes, that's a decent supply of Gordons. But how do we sustain it? Wow. How do we sustainably recruit future Gordons? Which is one of those questions that, as I said, you don't think you're ever really going to raise as a question. I mean, who in their right mind is going to need to recruit pillagers on a regular basis? Apparently I do. Oh, I need to light up these roofs. Whoopsie. Squirrel. Let's deal with that. Let's grab some glow lichen. A bit more than that. Right, let's start with this roof. It's probably probably the most convenient and easy to get to. Oh, this tower is rapidly getting taken over. What a shame. As far as you know, distance is... yeah, well, there are recruitment options that I have been pondering. Sorry, I will carry on the train of thought. I do have a train of thought. It's just currently a little bit derailed. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. No, my intention is not going to be harvesting raids, surprisingly. I think what we were looking at over at the Temple of Irony is possibly a model that is repeatable and could be improved. So, for those who were here a couple of weeks ago when I was attempting to recruit for the Temple of Irony, what I was doing was taking a walk over to a local pillager outpost and then leading a conga line of pillagers straight back to the village. Exactly. But that raises an interesting problem of how the heck do I get them up to a sensible point without making my life even harder than necessary. At which point, Plan B kicked in. Either that or the drugs that I was on to actually help deal with not feeling great over the weekend. And so, one of those two is probably accurate. Whichever it is, we will find out. And what Plan B for Bonkers is let me finish this off, and then we will start it. Really? Is that all of the... Have a good luck, Blast. Thank you for joining us. Apparently I've already run out of glow lichen. That doesn't help. I may have to make some more glow lichen. I don't even have a glow lichen farm. I should really sort out one of those. How many times have I said that? Only a dozen or so. Yes. Plan B for Bonkers. Where were we? This is where I try and actually build and think and talk all at the same time, which is not the most sensible of combinations. Nope, train of thought is still derailed. So, let me get this roof sorted. Yeah, that's pretty much... Yeah, that's not lighting the place up. Well done, Scott. Come on. You know what you're doing. Probably. Right, I need to get up there. Hello. Interesting. No, there we are. I've got to say, how is this all lit up? Fine, we'll have to come back to, and I will have to remember that this roof is incomplete. Either that or I will have to deal with this in a minute. Right. Plan B. Please. Train of thought is out of order. Please hold. So, if I bring the camera count back into the play. God, this place is insane. I love it. I was having a think, and building the villager breeder over the weekend actually gave me ideas. Yes, I know. That's really not a good thing. It's a little worrying when a villager breeder gives you ideas on how to deal with Gordons. So, over here, if the world loads. Yep, world doomed. I have plans. And some of them might actually start being something that we need to work on soon. You will notice we have this path that is running away from the Temple of Y3D71. And it kind of goes up this hill and heads over here and heads off in the direction of several turtles. The turtles were not part of the original plan. I didn't realize that there was an entire turtle sanctuary over here. These guys may have to be relocated. What was actually the plan was this guy. This area. Now, there are some issues with this area, notably a couple of holes that pillagers can accidentally hide in. And, well, apparently it's a little bit warm around here. But at least they've got geothermal heating for their tower. Train of thought. What I was thinking is arrange it so that I can lead a conga line over a bridge, over the hills from far away, and bring them past the Temple of Y3D71. Because, of course, unless I murder one, I don't have to worry about bringing them past here. As far as I know. Worst case, we'll just have to make sure that we don't run too close to them. And what I was thinking is, it might be interesting to utilize this cavern and the section of hillside immediately above it. Notably, this building. And what I was thinking was, it might be interesting to put in effectively a water trap, similar to the way that we have for a villager breeder. Have the pillagers following me. And now Frauke is streaking in the corner. Thank you, Frauke. Have the pillagers follow me into the cavern and basically drop into a water flow, and then be brought to the top of the hill via a vertical bubble column, and into a chamber in which we can then divest them into minecarts. And from the minecarts, we'll divest them into boats for neutering. If we do it into this building here, it has the advantage that everything on this entire hillside is downhill from here. Which is important, because that means that relocating pillagers to their eventual homes, be it in barracks blocks 1, 2, 3, or 4, or be it into barracks blocks 5, 6, mumbled, who knows, 12 and 37, or even down into the eventual high table, whatever we're going to call this thing. It's all downhill, and thus slightly easier to manage. So my intention is to build, effectively, a pillager bubble column. And that felt like an interesting thing to start building today. The other advantage is, actually, if I swap back to this camera counter again, there's no inconvenient caverns immediately below this until way below the level I need. So I can just do a straight vertical drop and then bring it across to this area. Which means I don't have to worry about things. Also, what am I looking at? 73. 73 feels... Number 73. Yay. Pillage a boat and fly up the tube. I don't think that'll work anymore because boats can now be flooded. And if you put them into a tube, they don't rise anymore. I think I'll have to basically have the pillagers brought up by bubble column, and then dumped into a boat. That's my thinking. And yes, I know. I've been thinking. Everyone can panic and run away later. So let's see. We can always move this building around a little bit. Let's just commit to Hello, chicken. I feel that this is a little bit early for a site visit. And the No Drama Safety Llama isn't here right now. Let's see. If I want to go straight down, and I want to have a water column, I want to have space in front of the column. Yeah, here. Lovely. Remember, kids, digging straight down is not sane. Unless, of course, you've pre-verified the area is safe with the cam account. 5, 4, 3. Interesting. I wasn't expecting dirt there. I do hope I'm going in the right direction. I should have brought some torches. Oh well. Let's see. Am I going in the right direction to... Yes, I am. Ooh, just. Only just going in the right direction, though. And, of course, this will need to be slightly more interesting as a tunnel to allow for pillagers to be washed along it. Hey, that works. Fantastic. I found the right... I found the... blah, 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 blah. I found my target. First shot as well. Who'd have thunk it? And at the moment, this is currently pillager-proof, because there ain't any way anyone's getting up here. What about this side? That one's a bit easier. Right. Let's see. Hey, Loopy. Thank you for lurking, though. I hope your busy Monday isn't too evil. Well, that's a 2-rocket column at the moment. Right. Second thing to do at this point is decorate it. I know, it's not entirely the most sane thing to consider a high priority, but I want to decorate that tunnel. And if nothing else, it's so that I remember that it's there. What should we decorate it with? Part of me says just decorate it with plain stone so that we can actually find it, but by plain stone I mean stone bricks. Yeah, no, for the moment I'm just going to do this. Oh, I should have picked up some torches. I know what I'm doing. Really, I have no clue. Oh, I should probably close up the recruit farm. Just to make sure that none of you end up with random chickens in your boats. Don't worry, it's all safe. I swear the pillagers love collecting chickens as friends. Although, over the weekend, one of them collected a pig and a sheep. Same one. I got rid of the pig and then immediately it gained a sheep. I'm like, You persnickety little beggar. Only a pillager would make life difficult by collecting 2 different animals in a row. Whoops. I mean, really. You'd think that these pillagers were unhappy at the fact that they're being given homes. Well, eventually. You lot need to recruit them. I know that there's a restriction on 1 per person per day, but still. I have realized I have made a tactical error in that I am still digging down. And I don't have a bed with me. Nope. And as a result of not having a bed, I am now in the middle of a pit as it's getting dark. So, this is not the most sane of plans. Your mileage may vary. Your Scotsman may die. Your Scotsman? This is my Scotsman. You know what I mean, though. What a way that there's, like, these 4 piles of stone floating around at the bottom of the column. I keep looking down at them and thinking that they're skeleton heads. Hey, Elkhorn. I will admit, I pre-checked the landscape before I started digging straight down. The joys of a cam account. Right. Going up. Whoa, that was nearly a splat. I've also just noticed on the cam account a skeleton attempting to investigate our new recruitment hole. I'm going to need a better description for that. Hey, Deep Sky. Or Deep. What is the best way to refer to you? Is it Deep? Deep is the most common. Thank you. Greetings, Deep. How goes things? You managed to do quite a lot of building over the weekend. It is a recruitment elevator. Yes. Just not quite elevated yet. Actually, I'm going to grab a bucket of water. And Actually, no, I'm not going to grab any soul sand yet. Take it back. I have many. And I'm currently in the process of building a recruitment elevator for them. That's my current spare set. That sounds wrong. What's a better way of referring to this lot? A whole platoon. Yes. These are raw recruits, fresh in, recently neutered, and awaiting a recruitment. Hell hydrate, Nuska. Thank you. Pillage noobs. Yes. These are Raw Gordon. Raw Gordon. Mm. And a stretch. Thank you for that, Muska. But yes, these are raw recruits. Raw recruits waiting to be hired. I don't know. Let's see. No, I was actually stretching. Oh, and speaking of recruiting, fresh cadets waiting for their drill sergeant. We have Raven, who has had enough time to be able to actually recruit their second pillager. Thank you, Raven. Let's get you Munin. Double check the spelling. Double N. That's correct. And let's see. Where's Raven? Raven is here. Is this Raven? It is. David Okus. Thank you for the raid. Howell Jenkins. I will get to that one in a second. Right. Morning. Thank you for the raid and run, David Okus. It is always fantastic to have people joining, and I hope that you are doing well. I'm sure that if anyone who came in with you is able, they can tell us what you were up to today. Right, so what was this? Barracks 1. Yeah, I think that's exactly where you were. Yep, building 1. 2240311. Yeah, you have to excuse me. I'm currently doing a little bit of... oh, and you caught a shooty. Doing a little bit of administration because we've just had a pillager recruitment. Well, a couple of them have just been traded in. And so I need to send them on to their barracks where they're going to be living. Thus helping me reduce the number of Gordons that are sitting in boats waiting to be released. Oh, I also stuck building numbers up. Which way round are these? Excellent. This is my entrance portal. If I take that out and that out, I should be able to bring this one in. And we put that back down. That there. That there. And we name Munin. Probably mispronounced that completely. And where's my stairs up? There they are. Hello. Gordon. One of these days I'll actually remember the date. Right, so that's that one. So that's Raven's one. And Shadow Sky, thank you for your trade-in. We're looking for Howell Jenkins. Okie dokie. And a lot of people howl at Jenkins, usually after it breaks their builds. So let's get this set up. Oh, hold on, let's get rid of the boat in my inventory. Spare boats. Spare boats for all. Spare boats for all. See if I get to build today. Alright. Howell Jenkins. Give it a minute. Yeah. Excellent. Whoops. There goes that anvil. Fortunately, we had another one stacked up on top of it. Block 4. Did you not want Hal Jenkins in the same building, Shadow? Or are you happy to have yours spread about? Cool. Okay. Building 4. Uh, 311. This is why we have paperwork. Well, this is why I have paperwork, because it at least means that I know what's going on. Makes a change. Right, block 4 it is. Nice and local. Someday your plane will come. Yeah, well, I can't interfere with that one. Let's see. Whoop. Really? I can't get through the door now. Of course, Commissioner Gordon comes to have a look at what's going on and probably harm at me. Never click my only back up in the same building. There we are. Anyone would think I'd actually worked out the way of managing moving these people around. Staircases over here. Let's see. There we are. Congratulations on your new recruits. What are you two up to? You don't look at all suspicious over there. You really do not look at all suspicious over there. G. Gordon Godfrey. Oh, welcome Elkhorn for the... Okay, oh, and a Betsy as well. I need a book, because that's a brand new recruitment. And pick a number of 1, 2, or 4, Elkhorn. And a full set of leather armor as well. Goodness, you're going all in. Then we will have to come to the leather armor and ask what color you want it in a minute. Somebody's splurging. I mean, splurging is good. This is what all of this is for. Right. Five. 4, 3. Oh, hold on. No. And it's E. Gordon. One. There we are. Pick a building number, Elkhorn. 1, 2, or 4. Just so I know where to deliver your new recruit. Store that for a moment while we go and start. Oh, hold on. I need to actually get a name tag. Blue plus black. Excellent. Godfrey. Building 2. Thank you. Right. Do I have enough inventory space for a full set of armor? Yeah, I think I do. Dark blue, one black. One, two, three. No, I do. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so if I do that and that. Is that the colour you were looking for, Elkhorn? One blue, one black. Just verifying. While we verify, I will go and start moving our new contestant. Excellent. Right, I will install and colorize that armor in a minute. It's a shame that there's no way of actually putting armor on a Gordon, but then again, this is why we have armor stands. Or at least, I haven't worked out how to put armor on a Gordon. I'm fairly sure that they ignore the joys of... Oh, that's not going to help. I need to free up some space in my inventory. Let's get that back. Lag is always a thing, isn't it? Right. There we are. G. Gordon Godfrey has been set up in here. Oop. Next to Cohen the Barbarian, and that's not the staircase. And if we head up here, right, next one we have is G. Ah. 2240311. And now we give him his armor. And I need to go and get a Betsy. He's already up here to check on his armor. I think... Lisa91, thank you for the follow. I think I left some spare old Betsy's. He's a reporter in the DC Comics. Thank you. I was not aware of that reference. I did not get that reference. And if we come down here, I should have some spare crossbows. Anyone would think I had deliberately planned the layout of all of this so that I could actually be able to fulfill this sort of thing. Right. As we come back up. Right, we can install old Betsy. Where's the stairs? I can't even remember where I left the stairs. Hello. And there's old Betsy. Full house, or at least for the moment. Full set of upgrades. More upgrades are coming as soon as I work out how to sustainably obtain them. Hey, Nanian. Right. Let's check my request queue. So that's G. Gordon Godfrey, old Betsy, and leather armor. There we are. And I should add this. Oh, let's close that up. Close down our recruitment storage. recruitment storage just sounds so wrong. Let's see. I'm going to stick this onto here. 95. This is only my temporary documentation store. There will be a proper documentation store once we actually have the library. Right. Thank you to everyone for the continuing invasion of the Gordons. Really, I did not order rain. In a couple of streams, you'll be able to do that all again. That's just bonkers, and very much appreciated. I know that means quite a lot of time sat lurking and watching and just being awesome from everybody. Right. Here, deep in the tunnels, under Castle Goldenstein, we find a recruitment elevator in need of elevating. No, that's crouch, not jump. Ooh. Some more successful pokeballing. How deep is this hole? Is this hole? How deep was this hole? How can I build it up? I want to... No. Moving on. I used to be sane. And then the madness caught up with me. And ever since, it's just been unstoppable. I was about to say, I hope I brought enough brick. Thankfully, the answer is yes, I did. Alright. Let's see. I think if we want to be able to have this done in a manner similar to a villager recruitment pod, I will need to be about that sort of height so that they come out forwards. Yep. Right. Let's see. What was I coming back in here for? Oh, to sleep. You know, quite an important thing to do at a time like this. Okay, I need... signs are transparent, aren't they? Yes. Actually, do I really want to use crimson signs? They're quite expensive. Let's use something that's not. Let's use spruce. Nobody's ever going to see it. How are we doing on stone bricks? Not bad. Do I have some water? Yes, but not enough. Why do I only have... Oh, have I still got a pool of water over here? No, I haven't. Why did I close up my pool of water? Oh, I was attempting to build paths. Let's go down to this one instead. That's better. I know what I'm doing. Really, I do. It's not that I'm completely insane. Just mostly. Right. Some I'll work out what I'm doing here. Probably should work out some of this area a bit better. I should also start on the administration building. But that's not the chest I was looking for. That's the chest I was looking for. It's got the soul sand in it. Nope. Yep. For a minute I thought a pillager had walked out, but it's just Commissioner Gordon staring out again. Why is it that Commissioner Gordon's always the one who's staring out into the world? I see that dance party. Right. I am not going to attempt to jump down there in advance of the water. Let's see if we can get this in before the water gets here. Nope, too slow. This is not the tunnel you're looking for. Stick some light in. Right, and now we turn this into a bubble column. Oh no, they've come to find me. They're coming to take me away. Good luck with that. So I intend to put another bubble column over here for where I will ascend back up into the citadel after a recruitment run. Right, let's turn that into a bubble elevator. Okay. Proton and Moxie are interesting ones. I've not seen those before. Also, I quite like the coin sacks. Going up. There we are. And that's all of my kelp recovered. Now that lot might need to move in a minute. I may need to add a few more blocks of water in a minute. Because we need to work out... actually, I will definitely need to move things. Because I have not thought out this properly. Go figure. Sanity. Fail. Right, I should eat before I start failing to. Sensible. Actually, I'm going to take a bed downstairs with me. We are going to continue work. Where's my spare beds? There they are. Nope, the tunnel we're looking for is over here. Always remember which tunnel you're supposed to be flying into. Makes it a bit easier. That doesn't sound at all wrong either. Let's see. if I want to have... let's put the light sources up on the wall here. So, I don't think that entities such as pillagers are going to be the sort of things that you can happily ignore and have water, then gates, then water. So I'm going to have to do this as the full path of water. I also need to make it so that they can't get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down 1. Oh dear. I have dramatically... Ooh, copper. Underestimated how far I need to take this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? Oh, that's just annoying. That's just annoying. In oh so many ways. You could say that. It might be an off by 2. But it means that I have to move that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. Okay. Also, I'm really hoping this works. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to come up with something else. Look, I'm trying to place blocks here. Have I seen the overlapping streams where you start the next water source above the dry block so that it continues on? Oh, I haven't. Thank you for that, Elkhorn. That might actually make this a heck of a lot. I have, and I hadn't thought of that. It's where you have a pair of signs and you just start off immediately after. No, I now that you've mentioned it, my brain has just gone, I know exactly what you mean. I need some signs, but I know exactly what you mean. And it also means that I only have an off by 1 error. Off by 2. Okay, not too bad. Actually, I'm going to use these 2 signs to double check I know what you mean, but I think I do. Actually, let's cut myself a way out. Here. So it's like this. And then it's effectively a sign here. And a sign here. And then you put another one here. And effectively it does that. Is that what you're thinking, Elkhorn? I should probably consider taking a quick nap. Gets very slow towards this end. I might actually, I might reduce the length just a little bit. I can't remember what pillager mechanics are like, but of course. Derp. Suddenly I move so much faster. And in theory, yep, there's my acceleration point. And that gets me moving again. I might chop it off by 2 anyway. I know I have seen this system of doing things. I just never remember it exists. Thank you for the reminder, Elkhorn. Let's take that out and take this out. Put that in. And while we're up here, get some more signs. And a couple of trapdoors. Raven on a plane. That sounds like a bad film. Congratulations on actually getting onto a plane, Raven. I could have sworn I had more signs around here. Apparently the answer was no. I do, however, have a decent supply of oak. Actually, is it oak I wanted to use? Yeah, let's carry on with the spruce. Let's go with 12. Hey, true purple. Oh, and I see. Hail hydrate. And now comes the... Right, move the chair. Oh, yeah, and... Thank you for that, Kel. Probably very necessary. Alright, let's see. Let's get possibly more signs than I needed. But then, when have I ever actually been accurate on what I needed? Oh, I was going to get some trapdoors. Yeah, that might make sense, actually. I have a train of thought. Don't worry, it wasn't painful. No. Yes. Wow, my inventory. Let's grab another. That. No. That one. Oh, I'm out of storage space. I really should actually start moving some things out of the minerals chest. And why do I have an egg? I don't have any indecision right now. I do not need an egg of indecision. Thank you very much. I know what I'm doing. The number of people who are laughing at the moment in the corner is probably quite high. But I do know what I'm doing right now. Boingy, 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 boingy. Way! Really? Excuse me as I bounce off the cliff repeatedly on the way down. That was not what was supposed to happen. That was probably more fall than splat, but feel free to justify whichever you prefer. Right. So let's see. If I've got a 3 deep hole. That doesn't sound wrong. Wow. Okay. Actually, no, I should pick that up again for the minute. I want to actually encase this so that I don't dig into it by accident in the future. I know the odds of me doing any mining in this area are slim, but I would much rather not run the risk of getting this as a mistake. Actually, I should have really brought some... oh, fiddlesticks. Oh well. This end I want to actually decorate a bit. I know it's not necessary. Nobody in their right mind is ever really going to spend a lot of time looking at all of this. Except for me. And I'm not in my right mind. Come back here. That is not a sign, Scotsman. Fine. Okay. Place the signs. Go for comedy later. That's better. Right. Oh. Oh. I need to work out how the heck that works at that end. Because if I've got that sign there, if I've got those signs there, how do I make sure that they go past this into... Ah! I did not mean to get into the... I did not mean to get into the water elevator. Oh well. Geronimo! That's not the right tunnel. Hey, no splat. Also, no blocks in the right place. Let's do the floor next. This doesn't need to be fancy. It'd be nice if it was fancy. Does ice continue the movement of entities like pillagers? Because that's the problem. Will they stand around when the water runs out? I know it does that for entities. Does a thing with AI class as an entity? Alas, poor block of stone. Ratio. They can walk backwards on ice once they've stopped. It doesn't do the same for mobs that it does for items. That's the problem. I'm trying to work out how I make sure that the mobs go into the water we may have to undertake some science. I may have to put down a bed again. There may be a conga line attempt before the end of the stream. Yeah. Right. Sorry about that coughing fit. There was no splat for once. Right. So, what we could do is take advantage of speed. And I don't mean the terrible film. Sorry, Cal. So if I put that there, I want to make sure that we have a decent amount of velocity, to quote Scar. Car? So if I do this... Have I still got my boots off? Yes. Right. So if I stop 2 blocks before the end on a regular basis, we actually end up here for the next one. And actually that's going to be pushing them quite a lot still. Thank you, Yarms. Yeah, I'm hoping that, but the thing is, this is not going to be a continual update of mobs. But even so, it might still be fine if we get enough velocity. Typos happen. Everybody has them. So, do I need 1 more bucket of water? I should probably put my boots back on before I forget them. Cal, indeed. I can probably just take that block and make them ice anyway to make sure that there is speed and velocity. The other thing is, if I'm recruiting, say, 3 or 4 at a time, they might not be able to actually resist. And even if we lose 1, recruiting 3 or 4 at a time and only losing 1 is probably not too bad. Did I ask for your gutter brain to be apologised for? I might have just gone, oh my, but there's a difference. I never remember which way round the ice goes. What's the fastest one? Oh, of course, ice takes 9, doesn't it? Blue ice takes packed ice. Ice, yeah, so it's blue ice. So I think blue ice is probably the one that's most likely to be surviving. Sorry, Deep. Actually, not sorry. I've got a lot of Gordons and a lot of pillagers. I know you keep getting unplanned visitors. Going down. Whee! Come splat with me as I splat into... No, I didn't. Right. Let's temporarily take out that. And take out you and you. And replace you and you with blue ice. Blue ice, ice. A whole lot of inspectors. That's probably a good reason for why I don't allow allow sounds, Kel. Right. Okay, let's put in a few trapdoors. You're building in a giant mushroom island. Always a helpful thing. Right. Let's keep putting in trapdoors. You found your keys. I didn't even know you'd lost them. However, yay for finding keys. I see Elkhorn is on the same list of people as everybody who wants me to actually have large numbers of sound redeems to basically have the living daylights scared out of me on a constant basis. There are so many things I could say to that. Not all of it is valid. Not all of it is family safe. Let's see. I feel like I should, at this point, do this. I'm going to end up digging into my tunnel here in a minute by accident. Angry Puddles, greetings and welcome. Thank you for joining us. You find me as I am attempting to science and to make pretties all at once. So, let's see. If I do that, what I can do is that, and that. I can do that behind me as I've dragged pillagers in. Right, let's create a... Oh, hold on. I need to create a holding cell. We are trying to science ways of recruiting pillagers. Thank you for the follow, Yarms. Let's see. I don't really care what happens to these guys as long as they don't escape. So let's just put a murder pit in here. Yes, this will probably sound entirely surreal, but I'm looking for ways of leading pillagers over to a tunnel and then recruiting them in a repeatable and sustainable manner. All of these words make sense in this world, but not to many people. do that. That looks like a nicely decorated way in. I run up to here. What I'm going to do is make this safer for myself and do that and that, so that I come in, run, and I can... Actually, I should do this. I have many, many reasons for needing these buddies. Notably, everybody who does channel points redeems for them. If I do that, I can lock them out. Excellent. It's dark, and I am... These pillagers are just more dangerous. Only until I'm new to them. Right. I need to reset my spawn point, because I've just taken away my bed. I've just realised I'm going towards the tunnel that I've just sealed off. Oh well. Right. Okay. I feel that it's time for a test. Right, let us eat and empty my inventory. Whoop. And, however, before we start that, hello, CB. What do you want to name your Gordon? Because apparently we are going to have a recruitment before we continue building. Before we science. Right. OCDS dummy. Logical, logical. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 4. Three is not available. Unfortunately, 2. 2 it is then. Excellent. I need a book so that I can actually do my documentation. I don't know why. Oh, I remember why. Because they don't stack. Hold on. Yes, this is your first one. Yep, okay. Thing 2. Right, there we are. Paperwork is done. Let's go and get you a Gordon. And give Deep a little bit of a panic attack as he hears all of the pillagers. And the screen locks. There's going to be a little bit more harming for a while, Deep. Right, building 2, here we come. Actually, what I should also do is pick up some armor. In a minute, before we go hunting pillagers. Be very, very quiet. I see Cohen the Barbarian is getting in the way. Get out of the way, dude. And immediately Cohen the Barbarian has gotten into the boat. You don't make this easy, dude. Fine. Right. OCDS dummy. Cohen the Barbarian. I now pronounce you free to roam. And Nanian, as usual, is making things difficult by getting in the way. Come on, Onion. Out of the way. Thank you. Nope. Right. And for our last activity... cough up a lung. Let's put OCDS dummy. There we are. OCDS dummy has their storage slot. And G. Gordon Godfrey is... believe me, coughing up a lung is... right. Okie dokie. I was about to say, where's my mouse gone? There it is. Thank you for that, CB, and welcome to the Pillager Outpost. Right. It is time for science. We have enough time for science. No, that's not the one. Oh, I should, let's see. Pick a storage rack. Apparently we're not getting, to science yet. Cyber is getting a 2 flower. Where's Cyber? Cyber is here. Building 4, Cyber? Stick with the keep them next to each other. Yep. Okie dokie. I did say building 4, didn't I? Yes. Recruited. Where was Cyber's? I gotta keep my paperwork up to date, otherwise I will lose track of where everyone is, and then Kel will be upset at me because it will mean that Kel has to try and actually pay attention. Because Kel can't stand anybody who doesn't know what's going on. Going up. Building 4's entrance is over here. I'm getting better at this. One of these days I might even know what I'm doing. Where's the staircase? There it is. There we are, Cyber. New recruit in place. And apparently coming up to visit me already. And Howl. This place is getting quite busy. Right. Okay, do we have time for science now? Or is there any more for any more? Still got a boat in my inventory. Right. Is this the one with my decent armor in it? Netherite chest plate. There we are. Okay, so I have a chest plate. I have Totem of Undying. I have... what am I going to do when all 4 buildings are full? By the time that we've got 75 Gordons, I'm hoping to have built the next set of barracks blocks further up the hill. I'm hoping it's not going to be fairly quickly, which is why it's 15,000 per pillager, because that works out at 1 million channel points being turned in, and that's before people start using other elements. Right. Yes. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Right. This can only go badly. So it should be hilarious. Oh, hold on. Actually, it's about to get dark. I've also discovered I think I need one more thing. And 1 per day. Yes. I know it's unfair. Ish. The capacity is quite a bit higher. The first buildings 1, 2, and 4 are 20 pillagers apiece, and building 3 is 12. No, it's based both on the number of beds, which we actually have 20 beds in here, and on the room for the armor stands, for which we've got 4 blocks of 5. Excuse me. How? What are you up to? Whoop. Sorry, Tilk. Okay. The reason I picked up the glass is I've realised I can get shot at far too easily. Look, I'm an armor stand. Yes. Right. I should probably do this. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Fine. Just a little bit of administration going on here. Administration of safety procedures, that is. I don't need this many torches. I'm putting them in anyway. Right, there we are. That is a good safety net. Safety net. Safety procedure. I'm going to leave that one there for the moment. That should let me watch these guys. Alright. Let's go recruiting. Geronimo! This can only go hideously wrong in hilarious ways. At some point, I will be putting in a more permanent path. Hey up. Come on, you two. You've just become testificates number 1 and 2. Armed testificates. Now there's a dangerous concept. Ow. Right. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Just keep following. I feel like this would almost be funny to have the camera count a bit more full screen. Oh, go not. Hey, Tor. Give me a minute to get to that one. I don't have any plant pots, so you may have to just accept a Gordon. No, I don't want you to be hanging around behind a tree. Come on, you two. Just keep running. Just don't shoot each other too badly. Now to figure a name for Tuesdays. Don't worry. Your Gordon will be installed at the earliest opportunity, just as soon as I stop being chased by these two. This is the difficult area, where we need to double check whether or not we can lead them along the path, or if they will be distracted by Nick Furious. Nope, they're not. They're still intent on me. Excellent. Always good. Single-minded pillagers. Or is that single brain-celled pillagers? I'm not sure which it is. Come on. Just keep... No. Don't wander off. I need you. Thank you. It's no... Ow. Look. I know that shooting me is in your job description. But please don't do it as much. Right, you two. Come here. Oh, okay. You made it here quicker than I was expecting. Where are we going? I've lost track of where I am. Where's my target? Oh, it's over there. I'm deliberately not saying the thing that crossed my mind. Come on. Whatever you do, don't fall in that pit. Yeah. Stopping for food whilst being chased by pillagers is not a sensible thing. Science. I see science in action. I only got one of them. I don't know what happened to the other one. He stopped. Dang it. Oi, you. I'm gonna name you Unblocker. Come here. Plunger. Yeah, he might be Plunger. Would you mind pushing your friend? Yay! There he goes. So, As long as we recruit more than one at a time, this works. It doesn't matter if we lose one, as long as we get at least one reaching the top of the pit. So if I swap accounts, he's just despawned because of distance, and that's why I need a second bubble elevator, so that after I've got 2 or 3 in here. Hey, Ritsu. Thank you. I hadn't realised it had frozen. So I need to go up the elevator roughly the same time as they do, so that I can get them into... Well, it's either that or we get them straight into minecarts on arrival. Good news is, science has just worked. No, I don't want to be in the same bubble elevator as them. I think that's just being on hiding to nothing. Particularly if I've got 3 or 4. Because that was a small... that was a small test run. I would probably want to have 3 or 4, get them up into the holding cell, get up there at the same time as them, and then put them into, say, minecarts, and work out if there's a way of getting them to shoot me while they're in a minecart without shooting me. If that makes sense. I'm fairly sure if I put a half slab somewhere at the right height, they'll end up thinking they can shoot me, then end up shooting the half slab. Shall we test that again with a few more? Just because that almost felt comedy. For science. Yes. For science. Or if science is not available, for Cthulhu. Oh, which reminds me, I need to... What the heck is a poker buddy? Right. Now this is probably going to be how I start a recruitment run. Because by doing this... Hey, you can favourite one in your collection. Cool. Oh, you do not need to be there. You do not need to be involved in this. This is one of those rare occasions on which I don't want to catch one with a... drop in the stream behind them with a shield and push them into the elevator. That might be an option. Although, to be honest, if I've got this many, I don't think we're going to have a problem. Stay on. How many pillagers can we run on the same run? How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillagers. This is going to be a test. I'm not quite sure what the test is going to be of. Maybe my armour at this rate. Possibly also my ability to run around in circles and make sure that these guys all keep following. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Run away! Flee with extra flee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've lost one. I don't care. Pig, you don't want to stand there. You really don't want to stand there. Are they still there? Yep. I'm down to 3. Oh well. 3 is still a test. Hey. I know you lot like trying to shoot me. Hey, Landstrad. Welcome to the running of the pillagers. Similar to the running of the bulls, just with different points. Still got 3 of you? Yep. I started with 6. I'm not quite sure how I lost 3 immediately. But as we fill... yet the points are still likely to end up in me. Not if we get this right. Here's where I hope to remember where I'm going. Ah. Not a good time for me to have to take my eye off the ball and deal with that. Still got all 3 of you? Come on. Up here. Follow the Scotsman. Follow the bait. Just keep baiting, just keep baiting. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 in the pit. 3 in the tunnel. Three in the tunnel, and all going up. Well, 2 will go up. Ah, oh, really? Only 1 of you made it up? Huh. I need to come up with a better solution. Maybe I can install a piston pusher or something? I mean, that's not too bad. We got another 1, but that still proves that there are issues with this functionality. Oh dear, no tea, Ritsu. That's not good. Drop them 2 blocks onto a pressure plate with a piston behind them. That might have to be it for okay. I need to have a think. We've mostly got something that works. Seem to remember a way to do that area with a slab and a wall in some configuration. I will have to have a look at it, Elkhorn. Or have to do some research, I think. Still, as a proof of concept, it is a functional proof of concept. Which means we have plans. 2 floor whales singing you the song of their people. Wow. Right. Let's see. Shield rush. Oh god, not again. Being recruited by Tor in any barracks. Where's Tor? Tor is top shelf, middle. Gordon is in. Can you get behind the water pillar and be seen as a lure? Possibly. That might actually work. I'll have to have it. But that, I don't know if they'll actually walk into a water pillar if they can see somebody. One moment. Right, that's better. Which building shall we stick this one in? Let's go for building 1 again. I don't think building 1 has had much love today. Batman has not made an appearance yet, Landstrad, no. I will arrange for Batman's recruitment in a minute then. I should probably sleep before I finish off this. It's nice to know that the Pillager recruitment is turning into such a surreal and varied and fun thing. Right, let's get this one in. Gordon, and Hugin. Right, let's see. There we are. There we are. Apparently Gordon decided to come and actually make sure that I did all of that correctly. Right, let's get Batman in. Shall we be putting Batman in the same building as Commissioner Gordon? Yep, okie dokie. Right. Let's get... there we are. Landstrad is this one. Batman is going into building 4. I know that Commissioner Gordon keeps staring out at me, so this should be easy to locate. Which one of these is the entrance? Typical. That one. Actually, I have gotten used to doing this, so I'm going to name you immediately. I'm not sure if the carpet is absolutely necessary, but it does work. It looks better. There we are. That's another recruit delivered to his home. And let's see. There we are. And thank you for that, Lanstrad. Thankfully, this area is... Hello, Batman. Is suitably sized to cope with this joke running for a while. In all forms of this joke. Our limiting factor at the moment might be the number of pillagers that I have available, which is why we've been sciencing how to recruit them in a hurry. Now that I can't answer for you, Lanstrad. This also brings up the question later of, do we then need Darkwing Duck? At which point does it get silly? Right. Where were we? What were we doing? And why have I lost the track of the day? Okay, I don't think I want to do any more down in our recruitment tunnel. Which just sounds so surreal. Let's see what we can do about the recruitment center. Azrael. Don't talk about James Gordon Jr. Perfect. Oh, dear. I mean, there's a lot of adoption going on around here. There is a lot of Gullwing Gordon. Oh, this is... There will be recruitment phases. There will be recruitment phases. Right, where were we? Oh yes, recruitment block. Well, I feel that the next thing to do is the access tunnel for myself. That doesn't sound right. The interception tunnel? The escape route? The escape route. Let's go with escape route. So I need some water. And some kelp. And a piece of soul sand. There will be murder, but first we have to do an adoption. At the moment, we're not actually going for many murders. We're just going with adoption and neutering, as with all good adoption of strays. When adopting a stray, one should always ensure that they have been appropriately neutered, so as to make sure that they have a healthy and happy life. I kind of feel like I should double check that this isn't going to lead me down over the top of the... Whoa! Yeah, I remembered there was a lava pit here. I think we're safe. If I dig straight down, we dodge the lava pit. That's okay. That's good. Last thing I want to do is take a very hot swim. I am not into spicy baths. Going down. Bathing in spicy hot sauce is not healthy. Where are we? 96. Still got some way to go. Getting there, though. I think we're looking for 73, wasn't it? Give or take. Probably actually 74, because I seem to remember I am a little bit higher in my escape tunnel. So I'll just dig down to 73. Dope. Right. Let's make sure I'm facing in approximately the right direction. And it is 74 I should have been aiming for. That's nice. That's fine. That's good. That just means that we can actually put stone on the floor. Oh, helps if we raise the roof first, Scots. And apparently I need sleep. So the intention here is this will be where I run to, and once the pillagers have been suitably relocated up, then we are able to follow them. Just as soon as we work out how best to be able to force them into their vertical ascent. There's probably a very, very simple way of doing it. I just haven't looked it up yet. And I don't know why I've placed a piece of stone there. It needs to be soul sand. Oh, Oh, I need signs. And some more stone brick. Actually, I probably need like 3 stacks of stone brick. We are quite deep here. And we're using 4 at a time, which means that it's going to be only 16 blocks deep by the time that we've used up a whole stack. See, I can do my 16 times table. It's amazing, it's fantastic. Anyone would think I'd spent ages working in Minecraft and had learnt that 16 and 8 come up a lot. I hear the spicy hot sauce. It's not something I want to play with. It may be a useful thing to know about, though. Similarly, I should probably... Do I have any torches in my inventory? Yes, I do. I should probably go and light up the spawner that we have around the corner. Rhyming, not intentional. Because at some point we might want to do something about that, or with it. Right. Yeah. Let's grab 2 spruce signs. If I do this, am I going to cause anything to be broken? Nope, fine, we can just put water in. And fly down. Come fly with me as I jump off a cliff. Today on base jumping for Scotsman. Oh, wrong one. Whee! Ow. Not quite as safe as I planned. Oh, hold on. That is going to need to be replaced first. Interesting. Very interesting. Something tells me at some point that will probably end up block updating and... No, it won't. I don't need to... Yeah. I know how to make the tunnel work. I know how to make the tunnel work. It might not necessarily be the appropriate way of doing it, but it would be to have a row of... to have this water source, keep it at that level, and have it stop at just that block. No, because that will cause the water to relocate. Right. So that won't work. Okay, it was a train of thought is valid. Solution is not. Yes, that is the reference and the pun for okay. It is use the fork, Luke. No splat. And while I'm here, I might as well pick up a bit more water. And now we go up and collect all of our kelp. There we are. Back to a full stack of kelp. Right, so now we have our recruitment chamber, which we can sort out how to get the Gordons out of in a minute. And we have our emergency access, our safety access tunnel. So that's 2 parts of our sustainable recruitment source. The fact that we have, or have need for 75 pillagers at some point in the future, and then more, probably, is why I'm putting some time into the sustainability, because that lot ain't going to be enough. More iron ore. Is there any reason why I'm holding on to iron ore? Is there any reason why I'm holding on to any of the ores? Oh yeah, in case I need them for decorating. Duh. Why else? I mean, it's not like I have a past form of needing materials for decorating. Where to, huh? I also now have a nice quick way back up to the top of the cliff that doesn't include the use of fireworks. Right. Which is always a good thing. There's something very disturbing by almost every time I walk out, there's a pillager staring at me. Which one of you is it? Oh god, not again. Of course. I keep thinking I should start closing the doors, but where's the fun in that? Right, what were we doing the other day? We were... Wow. Oh, I take it back. I was about to say, where were we and what were we doing? And the answer is, wrapping up. Because apparently, we are at wrapping up point nearly. How did that happen? Who switched on time in a hurriedly moment? Hi, lady. Welcome, and yes, our out of sync does happen. Let's get a nice cam account view of the top of the recruitment pillars. Today we built 2 pillars. Any lurking or turning up or anything at all, lady, is always appreciated. I'm not entirely sure a recruitment tunnel is a beautiful shot, but we will use it anyway. I need to work out what I'm going to use as my my thumbnail for today. It's like, Of all the things I've built, A pair of holes. Phrasing. It's like, yes, 2.5 hours later, and all of mildly entertaining background noise. I mean, honestly, if that's all I'm ever counted as, I consider that to be perfectly valid. Oh, that's a nice view. That is a nice view. Pillager outpost on the left, Temple of Yargsgrim, and a recruitment pillar. Oh, dear. And a whole bunch of glitch over here. Why is there only glitch? Stop with the glitch. Why is there a pillager? Why is there a villager in a boat? Oh, that's the one who refused to give up his job. I forgot about him. Same tier as 3 Hermitcrafters. Honestly, I consider that to be a great compliment. I keep forgetting about this fellow. Our villager who refused to give up his job. And so we could not stick him into the Temple of Yargsgrim. Because Nick Furious did not look good as a farmer. Of all the landscape shots, that one is actually fun because it shows things that are original, changed, and more infrastructure. It's quite nice. However, we have reached that point where, to be honest, I've run out of energy anyway. The coughing fits have been getting a bit more active towards the end of the stream. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. Thank you for the huge amount of Gordons that have been recruited. Thank you for putting up with the surrealism, the comedy, and the pauses for a coughing fit. My intention is to be back again tomorrow at the usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. We do not yet change time zones in the UK. And before we move on, squeaky bottle time. Hail hydrate. Thank you, Nuska. And a quick stretch just to finish up. So am I, Raven. But I am actually quite impressed by that. That is a fantastic bit of technology. Right. Where was I? Yes, I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will... I haven't a clue what we'll be doing. There will be something, maybe. Well, you can take the word maybe out. There will be something. Just as soon as I work out what it is, you'll find out. Either way, I am now blithering. I am going to say thank you to everyone. Look after yourselves. Take care. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.